B2B email marketing, SEO for landing pages. Your email performance is capped by where you send the click. If your team is shipping B2B email campaigns, but pipeline still looks thin, the bottleneck often isn't the inbox, it's the landing page. Even though email can return $36 to $42 for every $1 invested, that ROI only shows up when the post-click experience loads fast, answers the buyer's question, and makes the next step obvious. Too many teams perfect subject lines and personalization, then point prospects to a generic homepage or a thin campaign page that can't rank and doesn't convert. In practice, that creates two leaks at once. You lose the lead today, and you also miss the compounding benefit of an evergreen page that could keep producing demand long after the email sequence ends. At SalesHive, we see this constantly when companies hire SDRs or partner with a cold email agency and expect copy alone to carry results. Outbound works best when your landing pages behave like revenue assets, built to convert email clicks now and built to rank for high-intent searches later. Why SEO belongs on email landing pages. B2B buyers don't care which channel won. They care whether your page loads quickly, speaks to their exact use case, and reduces friction to book a meeting or request a demo. That's why treating SEO and email as separate efforts is expensive. You end up rebuilding the same offer pages over and over, without ever letting them mature into discoverable assets. The numbers underline the opportunity. Unbounce benchmark data shows a 6.6% median landing page conversion rate overall, while email traffic converts around 19.3%, meaning email clicks are already high intent, and an optimized page can turn that intent into meetings at scale. Search adds the second engine. Around 71% of B2B buyers start research on Google, and 85% trust organic results more than ads. When one demo or assessment page can satisfy both email and search intent, you get compounding pipeline instead of one-off campaign spikes. Build for two traffic sources, email clicks and Google searches. The strongest approach is simple. Stop creating disposable campaign pages and start building a small library of evergreen landing pages tied to core offers. Think demo, pricing, assessment, SOC 2 checklist, ROI calculator, and industry solution pages that your SDR agency, demand gen team, and SEO team all reuse. Structurally, we aim for a page that converts above the fold and ranks below the fold. The top quarter of the page should be laser-focused on a single action: book a meeting, request a demo, start an assessment, while the remainder adds crawlable depth, objections, FAQs in prose, proof points, implementation details, and internal links into your content hub. This is especially valuable if you run sales outsourcing or operate an outsourced sales team, because every sequence you launch can point to the same money pages. Instead of sending cold outreach to a homepage, you send prospects to a page that matches the email promise, earns engagement signals, and can rank for bottom funnel queries over time. Implementation, indexability, speed, and on-page SEO you can standardize. Start by deciding which pages should be indexable on purpose. Evergreen offers, demos, core use cases, assessments, pricing should generally be indexable with unique content and stable URLs, while short-lived promos or event pages can be no-indexed. The common mistake is no-indexing everything by default and accidentally blocking pages that could rank for high-intent terms. Next, standardize on-page SEO elements that don't fight conversion. One clear keyword-focused title tag, one human H1 that mirrors the email value prop, and supporting copy that answers real buyer questions. A practical trick is to use your email A/B winners, subject lines and CTAs that reliably drive clicks, often make excellent title tags, meta descriptions, and hero headlines. Finally, make speed a non-negotiable KPI, not a nice-to-have. If a mobile page takes more than 3 seconds, as many as 40 to 53% of users can abandon it, which hurts rankings and burns the clicks you already paid for. For any outbound sales agency or cold calling services team, that's not a technical issue. It's lost meetings. Treat every email landing page like a product page. It should convert today, and it should keep generating demand long after the campaign ends. Conversion best practices that also strengthen SEO. Messaging match is the first lever. The landing page headline should complete the thought started in the email. When the email promises a SOC 2 readiness checklist, the page should immediately confirm that offer and explain who it's for. Tight alignment reduces pogo sticking, improves engagement, and helps both conversion rates and SEO performance. Form friction is the next lever. B2B teams love long forms, but each extra field is a conversion tax, especially for cold email and first-time search visitors. So we recommend a light initial conversion, name, work email, company, and using progressive profiling or SDR follow-up to qualify. This is one of the fastest ways to lift the percentage of clicks that turn into leads when your baseline email conversion rate is only 2.4%. The third lever is proof and depth without clutter. Keep the conversion path clean, minimal navigation, one primary CTA, then add supporting content lower on the page. Customer outcomes, security notes, integrations, and internal links, which helps the page rank and gives SDRs more context for outreach once the form is submitted. Common mistakes that quietly kill rankings and pipeline. The most damaging mistake is sending cold traffic to a generic homepage. Homepages are built for everyone, so they convert almost no one. Prospects get lost, bounce quickly, and you lose the chance to earn strong engagement signals that help SEO. The second mistake is overbuilding campaign variants and creating duplicate content chaos. New URLs for every segment, region, and test. When you truly need variants, use canonical tags to consolidate authority to the primary page and differentiate copy meaningfully. Otherwise, use UTM parameters for tracking instead of cloning pages. The third mistake is ignoring mobile because you assume enterprise buyers are on desktop. Mobile-first indexing and real-world behavior punish that assumption, and slow, clunky pages drive abandonment. For B2B cold calling services and telemarketing teams that work hard to earn attention, a poor mobile experience is the fastest way to waste it. Advanced optimization. Let outbound testing fuel SEO and your SDRs. Email campaigns are a testing lab you should reuse. When a subject line consistently drives higher clicks, translate that exact phrasing into your page H1, title tag, and CTA copy. When a CTA wins, get the checklist versus request a demo, bake it into the page and use the same language in your meta description to improve SERP click-through. Just as important, give sales visibility into landing page behavior. Pipe UTM source, page path, scroll depth, and repeat visits into your CRM, so cold callers and SDRs can open with relevance. I saw you came in through our assessment and spent time on pricing, instead of generic follow-up that ignores intent. This is where an experienced sales development agency can add leverage. When we run programs as a cold email agency or support teams looking to hire SDRs quickly, we align the message, the page, and the follow-up so the buyer experience is coherent from inbox to meeting, because that coherence is what turns traffic into pipeline. Next steps. A repeatable system your marketing and sales teams can co-own. To make this sustainable, treat landing pages like shared infrastructure across SEO, demand gen, and sales. Audit every URL you currently use in sequences. Score it on indexability, speed, keyword alignment, and conversion clarity. Then decide whether it's SEO plus email, email only, or retire, and prioritize fixes in that order. Then standardize a single template. Fast, mobile first, a focused hero section, clean form, and enough crawlable depth below the fold to rank. If you're using a builder instead of your CMS, that's fine as long as you can control title tags, meta descriptions, H1s, canonicals, and performance. What matters is that the template can scale across offers without turning into a patchwork of one-off pages. Finally, align on shared metrics and review them together. Marketing and sales leadership in the same room, so SEO work is tied to meetings booked and pipeline created. When email is already used by 81% of B2B marketers and preferred by 77% of buyers, the teams that win are the ones that connect outreach, on-page experience, and search visibility into one operating system.